Today I'm going to try my hand at making my very own maker coin. My name's Lincoln, and this is 3D Makers. Alright, so I have my laptop, and I have an idea of what I want to do. So let's see if we can get the idea out of here and onto here. So once you have Fusion open, the first thing that you need to do is save the sketch. So I'm going to save it and call it Maker Coin. Now I'm going to create a sketch. It's up here, Create Sketch. I want this to be actually on the side. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I want just a line. I'm going to go from the center point out 25 millimeters because I want the full thing to be 50 millimeters. I'm going to revolve this around the center point. So in the end, it'll be actually, the end will be just a little bit over 50 millimeters wide. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to make it 8 millimeters tall. And then we're just going to fill the box in to make a full box. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit C for circle. I'm going to go from the center point, which is dictated by a little X you can see here. And I'm just going to make it the full diameter of that. So I have a nice rounded edge. And because I like my sketches to look neat, I'm going to hit T, which is trim. I'm going to remove my unwanted lines. I don't know if that's best practice or not, but I like my sketches to look neat. I'm then going to go into the Sketch tab, and I'm going to choose Spline. I'm going to go from that corner that we created. I'm going to go about halfway. These are all adjustable. And I want right about there, the little check mark. And I'm going to adjust. Well, hit escape so I can actually. I'm going to hit escape so I can actually mess with these. Get out of that tool. I'm going to move these points around just a little bit, get a nice kind of curve to it. And I like that, so I'm going to stop the sketch. I'm going to highlight the part that I actually want to create. I'm going to go to Modify. Oh, modifies the wrong area. Go to Create, and then Revolve. I've already selected the area that I want to revolve. So I'm going to select the axis, which is the Z axis, the center point. And there is called the blank of my maker coin. I obviously want it to be a new body because we're not joining to anything here. We're going to hit OK. I'm going to go to the top of it. I'm now going to go actually in here because I've created a sketch earlier, which I'm going to bring in on top of this. Hit OK there. I'm actually going to break the link between this sketch and the one that's stored in Fusion's memory because I want to go into the sketch because it's too big to fit on the model right now, and I want to scale it. So I'm going to Control A, which is not working, so we're going to highlight everything. We're going to hit Control and pick one specific point not to choose. I'm going to go into Sketch and then Scale Sketch. And under Point, I'm going to pick that point that we didn't select earlier. And I'm just going to shrink it down until it looks like it'll fit. So right about there. and we're going to stop. I now want to move it. I think the easiest way to do that is just going to turn that off, highlight the full sketch, hit M for move, bring that body back, and I am just going to freehand this to about the center. For this particular model, I don't care if it is exact center, but I'm going to kind of freehand it to the center of the model, to a spot that I feel like I kind of like it. So right about there. Alright, so now I'm going to flip it around, select these 3 areas, going to flip it back around. I'm still getting used to the... There we go. Sometimes I spin and get blind luck. I'm going to hit E for extrude. I want to do a offset plane. I want to do this from the top of the model. So we're going to do an 8mm offset plane. I'm going to pull it down till I see all the model and have a little bit of space to play with. So right about there is going to work for me. We're going to hit OK on that, and that's going to be a cut. Then I'm going to go back around and turn the sketch back on. I'm going to select 2 more portions here. I'm going to extrude those. And these parts here I am just removing. Where's the other part? Because I want those to go all the way through the model. This next bit, I want to extrude. We're going to do the offset plane again, all the way through, so 8mm. I'm then going to push this through until there's just a little bit of a lip. So I just want him to be like he's looking off to the side a little bit. That's my goal with that. Whether it works or not, we'll find out, but that's my goal. So we're going to be okay with that. So he's starting to look kind of cool. We're now going to come back over here and try to highlight just the text, which might be fun. I'm going to go ahead and hit extrude, E for extrude. So we have 2 bits selected. I'm hoping that's the text. I'm going to pull that all the way through. Hey, it's the text! Because I want that just to be a cut all the way through the model. We're going to hit OK. I'm now going to turn the sketch off. I think that looks pretty good. So there's one more change I want to make. And that's we're going to create a sketch. And I'm going to hit C for circle. Actually, for this, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit sketch, go down to circle. I want to make a 2-point circle. I want to go from the edge of this helps to select the plane that you're going to do it on, and that is not right. So we're going to remove that full sketch. So we're going to create a sketch. We're then going to select the bottom plane. Now things will actually work. We're going to go down, again, circle. I'm going to make a 2-point circle. I'm going to go right on the y-axis, right on the edge of that model. And we're going to make it an 8mm circle. Escape to stop that tool. I'm going to select that circle, go back to sketch, do a circular pattern, select the circle. You have to select the actual outside of the circle. Center point is going to be the actual center point, and I think I want 13. That looks good. So a full 13 of those. What we're going to do is we're going to pull those through, and that's going to be a cut, and it's going to make the model, the edge, have a little bit more definition. So we're going to hit OK on that, stop sketch, and then we're going to select all of these circles, not the edge of the model. Zoom in here because I don't think I'm selecting all of the things I want to actually select. There we go. We're going to hit extrude again. Pull it off to the side a little bit so I get this arrow. Just pull those through. Hit OK. And that's going to, I think that's going to be my maker coin. So let's save all of our changes. And let's go print this out. So you hit make. I don't want to send it to a print utility. Oh, no, there's one more change. There's one more change we got to make. It's a nice simple change though. We zoom in here. The D in the 3D has no support. It won't show up. So I'm going to, one last thing, make a sketch again. Put it right on that bottom plane. I'm going to sketch a line. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. I'm going to go right from that edge up over 1mm. Just type in 1 there. At the 90-degree angle, hit 1. 1. There we go. L for line again. And just bring it back down to that model there. And just complete the square. I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to come from about that point down over 1mm. Line. And then back up and just complete it. The exact shape doesn't matter too much as long as there's two nice parallel straight lines. Hit stop, and that the parallel straight lines is just because that's how I want it to look. You can make it about however you want. Right, so we're going to come back to the top. Hit E for extrude, select that sketch and that sketch, and I am going to just pull them all the way through. I don't care if it goes too far. I'm going to join. I want this to not be a new body. I want it to join the existing body. We're going to hit OK. That actually might have been a little too much for what I have in mind. So we're going to undo that, just Control Z. We're going to do that again, but we're going to make it a little less extreme. Just a little poke through. I'm going to again make it a join. That's not enough. I'm going to edit that, just double click on it. Oh, that's actually going to mesh perfectly right there. Okay, so that's it, we're done. Going to save the changes again. And we're going to hit make, select the model, and hit OK. Alright, well, because I'm not working online, it's going to fail to make the STL and save it. But so I'm going to go print this out. I'm going to make this work online, go print this out, and I'll be right back with the full coin printed out. Alright, so I got it off the printer. I think it looks, I'm going to look over the playback monitor. I think it looks really good. Let me know in the comments down below whether you like it or not. I also don't have a name yet for this guy. I've been thinking about giving him an actual name. So if you have a name that you want me to use, put it in the comments below. If I like it, I'll pick it as the name and I'll pin that comment. So if you like the video, subscribe. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day.